Good morning, afternoon, or evening, y'all. It is a wonderful morning, and I'm just starting this weekly vlog. And right now, I'm going to go to Target to get the rest of the Christmas presents I need to get. And I may go to a couple other stores as well. I'm not too sure, but I will keep you guys posted. Hey y'all, this is Editing Shannon. This is actually not going to be a weekly vlog. This is going to be a Christmas themed day in my life, just because I got so much footage when filming this day that I decided to just make it a day in my life. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Hey y'all, I just got done Christmas shopping and I got everything I wanted for everyone. And I'm still waiting on a couple things to be delivered, but I am very excited to finally be able to wrap most of my Christmas presents for people. And I also got a really cute coat that was on sale, and I'll show it to you guys when I get home. Hey y'all, I just got home. I'm currently in my living room and I'm about to wrap the presents. I got most everything and I'm just waiting for a couple things to come in the mail, but I'm just going to watch some TV. I've been rewatching Bones lately and that's just what I'm gonna put on. Oh, also, I got this absolutely adorable turtleneck sweater and the coat that I mentioned. It is this beautiful long brown coat with this blue plaid pattern and I love it. I've never had one of those really nice large jackets before, and that was on sale, so I got it for $36 instead of $60. I also got candy canes because, of course, and I got my dog a new dog bed because we have this little gas fire and she likes to lay in front of it in her bed, and it's been looking kind of ragged, so I got her a new one. Our mail just got here and I'm pretty sure this is a couple of Christmas presents I've been waiting on. Oh, this is Christmas presents, but it's not what I thought it was. I just finished wrapping everything that I can, at least for now. That took longer than I thought it would. Hey y'all, I just finished cleaning up from wrapping the gifts, and now I'm headed back to Target to pick up a mobile order I made because I forgot to grab something while I was there. and then I'm going to go to my sister-in-law's for a little bit because I haven't seen her in a little while. But I will keep you guys posted. Hey y'all, it's a couple hours later. I went to my sister-in-law's house and saw my beautiful baby nephew, and I just got home, and I was thinking about starting a new book, but I did just pick up the new Super Mario Switch game, and so I think I'm going to start that and see how I like it, because I literally love the Mario games. I've been playing them ever since I had a DS when I was 9 or 10 years old, and I realize this makes me even more of a nerd than I already previously was, but I don't care because I love it so much. And I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Hey y'all, it's a little bit later. I just finished up dinner with my husband, and I decided I wanted to make some gingerbread cookies. So I'm bringing you guys along with me. I never mentioned this before, but I used to work as a baker at a bakery where I would have to wake up at 4 a.m. and it was so much fun. I've also baked just my entire life, but I decided I wanted to make gingerbread cookies because they are the most holiday themed cookie in my opinion. So I'm just beating the butter right now, and I have all of my ingredients all measured out, so I don't have to worry about that. I realize the lighting's horrible, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. Actually, I am going to grab my ring light from upstairs. Okay, so when you are baking, you always want to make sure that you fully beat all of the clumps out of the butter so that there aren't any butter chunks and it melts out while it's baking and it always looks weird. I haven't made homemade gingerbread cookies since I was maybe 8. I remember I was in 2nd grade and I did it for a school project. My mom, however, during the holidays, she bakes like at least 10 different kinds of cookies, and then she ends up making over 1,000 cookies total, and it was always so much fun around our house during the holidays because we would always be baking. It would always smell like fresh baked cookies in our house. I just added the molasses and brown sugar into the mix. Also, if you didn't know this, brown sugar is just regular sugar with molasses mixed into it. And so the light and dark brown sugar just has more molasses. When working with a stand mixer especially, you want to make sure you rotate the bottom. Oftentimes it will leave some of the ingredients at the bottom. Another thing about making cookies, when you are just mixing the sugar and the butter, which is usually the first step, once you add the eggs in, you need to be careful about how much you mix because it's fairly easy to overmix eggs. As well as the dry ingredients, you're usually supposed to mix them together before you put it in with the rest of the batter. And you want to make sure you mix that really thoroughly so whatever rising agent you used is spread evenly throughout the cookies and you don't end up having a couple flat cookies. I have not made this recipe before, so I am a little bit nervous about how it's going to turn out. According to the recipe, I am supposed to divide the dough in half and put it in the refrigerator for at least 3 hours. And I think that while I have it cool, I'm going to make the icing. Okay, I'm going to clean off the dishes I made doing this, and then I will turn the camera back on when I'm about to make the icing. In the meantime, while I wait for those 3 hours, I decided I'm going to play some more of the new Super Mario Bros. Game because I realized I shouldn't make the icing now because it being cookie icing, it's a lot thicker and it would harden before I even have time to ice the cookies because they have to be cooked and cooled before I can ice them. Hey y'all, we had a change of plans, so I only have 1 more hour on my dough, but my husband saw that I was baking and he requested that I make chocolate chip cookies and I didn't have the ingredients, so he told me to just get the store-bought dough, and that sounded pretty good to me because I didn't really feel like making another dough and scooping it. Now I'm just waiting for the oven to preheat so I can put those in, and in the meantime I'm going to eat one of the cannolis I bought, but I'll update you guys a little. It has been 2 hours and 50 minutes since I put the dough in the fridge, and I am impatient and I want to do it now. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to have it so you guys can see what I'm doing, but it's like kind of messy. The recipe said to make it 1/4 of an inch thick. I did it a little bit thinner than that just because I don't like super thick cookies, but we'll see how they turn out. Try. I don't know about you guys, but I'm so ready for the holidays. In my mind, I'm basically already there. Christmas is practically my favorite holiday. I love everything about it. My mom, she always made Christmas so special in my house, and it's hard for me to be away from that because it feels like the spirit of Christmas isn't really the same without being at my mom's house and baking cookies together and watching a Christmas movie practically every night. I don't know about you guys, but after that midpoint between Thanksgiving and the holidays, specifically Christmas for me, is just the worst because I know no one has any motivation to do anything right now. You can't tell me otherwise. No one is looking forward to going to work right now. Everyone wishes that Christmas and whatever holiday they partake in during this time of year is here already. And I believe that Hanukkah has already started this year, but I'm not quite certain. I really like this snowflake cookie cutout, but it's so impractical when it comes to keeping the dough in one piece. And my first tray of cookies is almost done, and I need to find a place to put it. Also, now that I am older and actually buy gifts for people, and just about everyone in my side of the family, not my husband's because we do a Secret Santa thing to save money there, I took for granted so much when I was younger because we were very spoiled at Christmas. And I don't know, I just think that, wow, so much of the Christmas magic that we experience as kids is that way because we don't really have many other responsibilities. My first tray of gingerbread cookies just came out and they look so good. I'll show you them in a second. It's time for the second tray to go in the oven. I have no idea how long it takes for these cookies to cool because I'd like to ice them tonight ideally, but that may not be realistic because it's almost 10:30 now. I just finished cutting it up. This is the rest of the batter. I've actually never tried gingerbread cookie batter. Okay, I'm going to clean up a little bit and start prepping for making the icing. Howdy y'all, it is time to work on my icing. This is a much simpler recipe than what I thought, but I've never made cookie icing before. Well, that's not necessarily true. I've never made cookie icing for these kinds of cookies. Okay, I think that's good. Now I just need to figure out how I want to ice these. I'm gonna lower it down here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Oh no, it's dipping. Okay, my camera died. Don't get me wrong, I am still really proud of what I've done so far because I've literally never iced gingerbread cookies before. But they're pretty bad. And I've only done this so far. That guy, that's a little sad, but I think they look pretty good. And I'm going to put you guys over here while I finish the rest of them. That marks the cookies as done. I actually really want to try one. They are really good. I just wish they were a little bit crisper. They're almost too soft to put icing on them. I am still really proud of myself because I thought this was gonna go a lot worse than it did. But that being said, that marks the end of today's video. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed. All my social media is linked down below for you guys. Make sure to turn the notification bell on so you guys can get notified right when I post a new video. I hope you all are having an absolutely wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.